Okay, I hope you are all good. We are live. This is Maths with Gpad, and in today's lesson, we will still be continuing with what we did before in the previous lesson, which was which was as you have here in a standard form. So in today's lesson, we'll be talking about multiplication and division, just that joint operation. As you can see now, you have times, then you have division. These are what we are going to be doing in this lesson. Okay, so if you are here, you can share. Excuse me. If you are here, you can you can share this live stream with other people who are interested in having this lesson with us. Okay, so it's good to have all of you here. Let's just wait a few seconds for other people to join us. Good to have all of you here. Like this live stream. Give this live stream your full support. Good to have all of you. Just wait a few more seconds and then we get started. We wait a few more seconds, we get started. Good to have all of you here. Let's just wait a few more seconds and then we will begin. Okay, I see the like. I see the like. I see the like. Okay, I think we'll just continue, right? Let's begin. Without using tables or calculators, simplify this. So we have 0.6 times 32 times 0.004, all divided by 1.2 times 0.008 times 0.16. Now, they told us that without using tables or calculator. Let us simplify this. So let's begin. Now, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write 0.6 as 6 times 10 whole number, then times 10 raised to the power of whatever power. So let's start with this first one. Who were here when I went live, when we had the first lesson on standard form, I told you how to write numbers in standard form. Although, so 0.6 will become 6 times 10 raised by what? Minus 1. Then times what? 32. Then times, what about this one? It will be 4, all right, times 10 raised to the power of minus. See, this is where your decimal point is. So how many times will I move it out of this number? 1, 2, 3. So minus 3. Okay? All divided by what? What I have here. This is 1.2. Like I said, I want to write all as a whole number. So 1.2 become 12 times 10 raised to the power of what? Minus 1. Okay? Then, what about 0.008? This will be what? 8 times 10 raised to the power of what? How many times will I move it here? 1, 2, 3. So minus 3. Then times, what about this? 16. 16 times 10 raised to the power of what? 1, 2, minus 2. Very good. Now we have whole numbers 6, 32, 4, 12, 8, and 16. So we'll just put all of them together and then we divide. Okay? So let's do this now together. This is going to be what? Times 10 raised to the power what? Minus 1 times 10 raised to the power minus 3. You see this? You see this here? Then all divided by what? What's this? 12 times 8 times 16 times this one here and this one here and this one here. Okay? All right. So moving on, let's now simplify this. See, we have 6, we have 12. We can divide. So 6 here is 1. 6 into 12 is 2. All right? Can 8 go into 32? Yes, it can. So 8 what? Add the exponent. So minus 1 plus minus 3 and then plus what? Minus 2. Are you still with me? What is 1 over 2? That's 0.5. So 0.5 times. Now this is 10 raised to the power of minus 1 plus minus is minus. So minus 1 minus 3 is what? Minus 4. So minus 4, right? Then this is what? Divided. So I can write it like this, divided by what I have here. So 10 raised to the power. Again, this is plus minus is minus, plus minus is minus. So that's minus 1 minus 3 is what? Minus 4. Minus 4 minus 2 is what? Minus 6. So this is minus 6. Are you with me? Now, the law of indices will also come in here. We are dividing, they have the same base. We subtract the exponent, right? So this is going to be what? 0.5 times 10 raised to the power of minus 4 minus minus 6. All right? So this is what? 0.5 times 10 raised to the power of, what is minus minus? That's plus. And what is minus 4 plus 6? That's what? That is 2. So that's 2 here. But are we done? Are we done? Is this in standard form? No, it is not. The rule I gave you before is that you see this number here must be between 1 and 10. It cannot be less than 1. It cannot be 10 or above. So this 0.5, I'm going to rewrite it again in standard form. So 0.5 will become what? 5 times 10 raised to the power what? Minus 1. Yes, if you write 0.5 in standard form, you're going to have this then times 10 raised to the power what? 2. Again, I'll use the law of indices here. 10, 10, we're multiplying, so you would add the powers. So finally, your answer becomes 5 times 10 raised to the power of what? What is minus 1 plus 2? Minus 1 plus 2 is what? 1. So your answer is 5 times 10 raised to the power of 1. You see how easy it is? Yeah. And now it's because I am doing this, should I say, okay, I think we can